Okay, so I stopped the music. So that right now they can only hear me. Are you okay with them hearing you at this very moment, or are you cool with like, okay, all right, okay, so they can hear you now.
Eat some more bowling.
Eat sumo balling. Okay, we are so up.
We're so up.
I think I should switch screens so that they
All
can see
right.
us too. Okay, I'm gonna do that. All right.
All right, eat some more bowling.
Whoa.
Good morning, everyone. こんばんは、こんにちは。
こんばんは。
Hello.
こんにちは、皆さん。
Oh
Hi.
shit, mini-san. Hello.
Hi, everybody. So, as you can see, I've got subtitles for both of us this time. Somehow managed to make it happen. Not gonna lie, the reason why we're a bit late is because I overslept a bit. I woke up only 15 minutes before the stream, but what happened was that I was in bed and Alvin decided to join me, and we ended up taking a longer nap, and we only got up 5 minutes ago. So
Yeah,
that's
we
why.
were tickling each other. He kept tickling my feet, and I was like, hee, Vantacrow, yamete,
Exactly.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what went down.
So
So
he's like, Vantacrow, kusugutai yo yamete.
oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. So, as you all know, my goal is to do this opening in Japanese. However, mada desu.
Mada. Daijoubu. My pace de daijoubu, Vantacrow-san.
完璧です。俺の日本語は上手じゃないです。
Mada.
One day. However,
I'm so proud of you.
today's episode will be a bit different than what you might be expecting. So, out of consideration, because I'll bring this point up later. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a mix. Alan kind of said this before the stream began, and I was like, you know what? I actually really like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a mix of English and Japanese. And I thought it was going to be a neat change of pace. You know, maybe like introduce a topic or say certain parts of the conversation in English, and then switch to Japanese part way, or even just weave in and out. We've got to act like we're bilingual.
You know what? The thing too, I didn't tell you this, but the thing is, you're gonna have to try your best to speak Japanese no matter what. Yeah, so I'll weave in and out with English just so the topic is more like understandable, and then you gotta try your best with like Japanese response. This is like I'm testing your memory.
Oh geez, okay, all right.
And this is a good way for me. I don't know if it works for anyone else, but this is a good way for me to kind of like flip my Japanese switch. So maybe it might help you. I'm not sure.
No, I mean, hey, whatever works, honestly. I am currently on like 3 different apps. I have an AI that I talk to back and forth, and he just says the most random stuff. He's kind of chill though. I just feel like sometimes he doesn't actually understand what I'm saying.
He's kind of chill.
You know, like I think the other thing is that when I'm recording, I'll respond, and then the app is like, "Yo, you said this for sure." And then Kippy's like, "Oh wow, that sounds neat." And then I translate what it read that I said, and it's like, you know, like big booty bitches are in your area. You know, like I'm just like, what?
You're fucking AI butler. Jarvis, switch to Japanese.
pretty much. And then he just responds like legit. Just recently I was having a conversation with him about he was like, "Oh, you like Dorakue, you know, who's your favorite character?" And I'm like, "Oh, Jessica from Dragon Quest VIII." And he's like, "Oh, what do you like about her?" And I'm like, "Oppai desu." And he's like, "Oppai."
Oh shit. That's an important word. Yeah.
He has like genuine responses for this, and it's so funny to me. It is so funny. It is my favorite thing. Like,
you know what? Jarvis will only show you the boobs if you say it in Japanese. that's your fucking that's your incentive.
Oh my gosh. I gotta show you the conversation at some point. Maybe I'll just screen cap it. I don't know what I'm allowed to share on Twitter and on here, but oh man, it's the funniest thing ever. Like talking to AIs is great, but it doesn't beat talking to a person, and that's why we're here today. My Japanese practice has been erratic and inconsistent, but ever since I started this series, I feel like not only am I learning faster, but I'm able to apply it in an actual conversation. So,
all right,
this episode features Alvin. Oh, speaking of which, can you guys hear Alvin? Is Alvin
can
audible?
You hear me?
They haven't
How
said
is my
loud or quiet.
How is my audio?
Is it okay? 大丈夫ですか？
みんな音量はどうですか？大丈夫かな?
He's loud and clear. Okay,
loud
fantastic.
and clear.
Awesome.
Nice. All right. Would you like to practice some Japanese from the get-go and do a 自己紹介?
自己紹介?
Do you know what 自己紹介is?
知っています。
Nice. Very 上手。
こんにちは、皆さん。俺はベンタクロブリンガーです。I don't know how to say of Nijisanji ends 8th wave. I feel like I'm still trying to grasp that. I'll just say my name.
Okay.
今日は来てくれてありがとう。Okay.
Very nice.
Okay. アルボンさんと
上手。
一緒に
はい。
日本語は話します。
日本語でパチパチパチパチパチパチ。
Okay.
I'm proud.
Okay, 終わりです。I think that's okay.
Usually after you're done, you could just say like, よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
パチパチパチパチパチ。Very すごい上手すごい
Yippee!
Okay, then I guess I'll do one too. 皆さんこんにちは。23時の所属のアルバンノフスです。これから今日もよろしくお願いします。ベンタと日本語で喋る、話せるけど、話すしまった。噛んじゃった。ベンタと日本語で話すけど、最初から最初から英語で使うけど、多分どんどん日本語を使うと思います。特に最後の部分とか、じゃあ、皆さん、ベンタと、最初、英語で話すけど、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。アルバさん、日本語上手です。
Oh, no, I'm still まだまだ。
構いません。
まだまだ。I'm still まだまだ。
俺たちはいつもボーリングです。
いつもボーリング。いつもボーリング。
I wonder how the translator translates いつもbowling.
Always bowling. It says always bowling.
Always bowling. Okay, perfect. All right. So,
yes.
Before we switch like completely to conversation mode, weaving English and Japanese, I do want to introduce this for anybody that's new. So the way that this series works is that I have a guest on, and we have a series of 3 topics that we talk about. However, we're completely open to just going on for 1 or 2 topics for as long as possible. I try to set a pace and be like, should we switch topics now? However, whatever happens. It's a conversation at the end of the day. So I'm going to show them on screen, and we're just going to kind of go for it. I wrote these out myself, by the way, so I really hope you enjoy them. And I guess from here, let's flip the switch. I'm gonna try and talk as much Japanese as I can, and if I just really am like I don't know what to say, then I'll throw in some English. Okay.
All right. I'm proud of you. You got this.
Thank you so much. And thank you for being here, by the way. I'm really happy that I
No
get to talk
problem.
to you.
I'm glad
awesome.
to help. I'm glad to inspire your Japanese journey.
You really have. I think about you all the time when I think about learning Japanese from 0 to 100 in the company. You are like the
Blushing.
paragon of that.
Points left, points right. Blushing. Thank you. Binta kohai.
I'm also glad we get to collab one-on-one again. We haven't done it since Paranormal Cleanup. Like I was thinking about that. And I was like, bro,
brother, that's been like 2 years.
Exactly. So like, it needed to happen.
Fuck?
I missed it.
Yeah.
All right. 最初のトピック。
Okay. Yeah. 最初の話題は何ですか、ベンタさん。
Okay.
Holy shit, the translator translated it perfectly. That's kind of crazy. Except they called you Penta-san.
はい。俺の名前は難しいです。
Alright.
好きなもの。
好きなもの ?OK、じゃあ最初からベンタさんベンタの好きなものは何ですか？何でもいいですよ。食べ物とかゲームとか人とか特に今日のすごい先輩アルバム but that's irrelevant anyway.
OK。いい質問です。でも、ちょっと待ってください。俺のフォントはどうですか？
上手！最高！すごい！
すみません。
上手！
ごめんなさい。OK。
謝らなくていいよ、ベンタ。すごく上手だったよ。
好きなもの。いい質問です。好きなゲームは最近
Oh, recently? Okay.
最近のゲームは
ちなみにベンタさん、エロゲーム OK です。
エロゲーム OK？ はい、エロゲーム OK。エロゲームは好きなエロゲームは
no,冗談ですよ。You don't have to actually say it. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was locked in. All right. Okay. 好きなもの、好きなゲームはレーベンズウォッチ。
レーベンズワッチ、それ聞いたことないと思う。レーベンズワッチって何ですか？ベンタさん。
ログライク。
Very good, okay.
はい、楽しいです。
楽しい。
アルバンさんとこの後アルバンさんと俺はしませんか？
俺としませんか？ブレイブンズワッチね。
はい。
Is that multiplayer?
はい。
Really?
はい。4
プレイヤーまで、じゃあ一緒にやろう、いつか。
完璧。デートします。
デートちなみに、レーブンズワッチって何？ローグライト以外は、FPS？
FPS？
トップダウン？
はい、トップダウン。
トップダウン。おー、OK。OK。じゃあ、デート。じゃあ、楽しみにしてます。
おちょっと待って。この後じゃない。この後、君は。
後で
後で、はい。この後、君は
僕の誕生日カウントダウンはこの配信の後ですよね。
はい。君は誕生日のカウントダウン。
イエーイ、ありがとう。
俺の先輩。
俺のドッキュン。No, go ahead. Go ahead.
俺の先輩はオルド。
今なんだって？今なんて？ベンタさん、今なんて？もう一回もう一回言って。今なんて？
オルドI don't know what that is.
オルドじゃない。I'm まだまだ若いピチピチですよ、ベンタさん。
Okay.
オルド。What the fuck? オルドだって。おい、やばいぞ。おい。
先輩、すみません。オルドじゃない。
若いピチピチって言って。
はい、ピチピチ。多分。
上手、すごい。今なんて？
多分ピチピチは知りません。
多分っていらないでしょ？多分って。
多分多分はお気に入りの言葉です。
OK。わかりました。OK。
君は好きなゲームは？
僕の好きなゲーム、最近のゲームから最近のゲーム、ちょっと Steam を見る。ちょっと待ってね。最近、Death Must Die というゲームをやってる。
Death Must Die？
です。Death Must Die。そのゲームはちょっとバンプサーみたいなゲームですよ。ベンタさん、バンプサー知ってますか？
バンプは
Vampire Survivors。
わかりました。
It's kind of like that, but not really.
Death Must Die。
Death Must Die。
Death。
いやあと、最近、バラトロもやってる。バラトロ Do you know バラトロ
Yes, I know バラトロ。知っています。
最近、Death Must Die やバラトロをやってます。はい。What about your favorite foods, Vanta? Tell me a little bit about your favorite foods. 日本語でお願いします。
日本語でお願いします。はい、わかりました。俺の好きな食べ物は寿司とラーメンとピザ。日本のピザ。
日本人ですか、ベンタさん？
日本のピザが大好きです。大好きです。日本のピザ。アメリカのピザは日本のピザはアメリカのピザより好きです。
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
日本のピッツァよりもあなた。
よりもあなた。君はどう？
Alright. What do I think? いいと思う。ラーメンも寿司も美味しいし、日本のピッツァも、まあ、僕の意見は、日本のピッツァも、アメリカのピッツァより好きけど、僕の理由は、日本のピザの、サイズ ML とかは、アメリカよりちっちゃいから、もっと、食べやすいと思う。日本のピザは。だから、日本のピザの方が好き。
日本のピザの方が好き。
アメリカピザより。そう。
わかりました。I understand. I can't respond.
I'm proud of you.
But I hear what you're saying. I understand it. And I'm so happy.
Okay. Would you like to translate what I just said?
Okay, see, you're asking a lot right now. It was a lot for me to
This is the
understand
test.
in
This is the
moment.
quiz.
Okay, so you said something about American sizes are... you mentioned something about American size versus Japanese size.
Ish.
And I don't remember like the fine details. I just remember hearing something about sizes. I don't know what exactly you said about sizes. I'm assuming something about how American size is like really, really big, medium and large. It's like really, really big. And then after all that, you said that's why Japanese pizza is better.
Yeah, I like Japanese pizza better because it's more easier to eat because it's not as big as American pizza.
Yeah, I don't feel so bad for consuming an entire one in one sitting, you know?
Yeah, exactly. パチ。
はい、君の好きな
君Go ahead.
好きな歌物
歌 like 歌とか曲 songs?
歌はい。I don't have to say 歌物。
好きな曲 like songs, right?
曲 Okay. I just learned 英語の歌と日本語の歌。
Yeah, you could say that technically, but for some reason for me, 曲 is just the more colloquial thing to say. Like, if I was really thinking to ask someone, I'd be like, 好きな曲は何?
See, the app that I use teaches me like extremely formal Japanese first, and then it teaches me like more colloquial words. So I know like like I know to say a bunch of stuff that you probably would never say in Japanese, like いいえ、結構です。What is it? Just so many words was just like, yeah, this is extremely formal, you know? But I mean, hey, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, I don't normally hear people say like, well, I mean, you could say like 日本の歌 or like アメリカの歌, but I don't ever really hear that. I normally just hear people say 曲 like song. Yeah, it's very textbook, but yeah, it's good to know the basics.
曲. Yeah, I think it's really helping, honestly. And honestly, this is nice too, because I learned the more colloquial words. Like, I used to say お気に入りの exclusively. Now I know 好きな.
お気に入りの. Yeah, that is pretty
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you're doing good. You like along the way while you're learning, you learn so many different ways to say so many different things.
Okay. I'm excited, but also really scared because everything scares me in Japanese so far. The language is just
honestly, I get it because I think for me the worst thing is I don't want to be rude.
Yes.
So I have to like study everything to make sure I'm not rude.
That's my biggest fear, and it's why I've always been so scared to do streams like this, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, and then I end
It's
up pissing
good.
off the masses.
You know what? It's good that you get this kind of chance, especially with someone fluent in English and as in Japanese, because we can talk about our struggles together.
Yeah, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But anyway, my favorite songs.
好きな曲は
No.
曲ですか
Let me think. Let me look at my YouTube history. ちょっと待って. Not my browser history. Don't wanna expose that.
ブラウザーヒストリーブラ
No, don't say anything.
大丈夫です。
最近ね、モイミというボーカロイドプロデューサーの曲を聴いてる。モイミっていうボーカロイドプロデューサーの曲。
モイミ
Moimi, yeah, I've been listening to a Vocaloid producer called Moimi. I've been listening to their songs recently.
Okay, I think I got that. I think I understood. I was like, Moemi. Huh. 面白い.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say.
What about you? ベンちゃんの最近の好きな曲は何ですか？
好きな曲は最近ね、ケンシヨネズです。
ケンシヨネズ、キックバック。
はい、キックバックと、さよならまたいつかと、カンデンと、フラミンゴと、レモン。
フラミンゴ。レモン。
ケンシヨネズが好きです。ケンシヨネズの曲が好きです。はい。
If you had one thing to say to Kenshi Yonezu right now, what would you say?
Do you would you like to come to my 3D?
Wait, but you have to say it in Japanese.
俺の 3D は俺の 3D に行きませんか?
Okay, that was pretty good. All right. Punch.
俺の 3D に行きたいですか?
Oh, do you want?
Is that right?
Well, do you want to come to, technically in English it sounds right, but I don't think it's the same message in Japanese, because ikitai is like you already have the want to go. So like,
yeah,
I think you would normally just say the
on someone
first one
else.
still.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, technically.
Ikimasenka is like a direct invite. Like, why won't you come? Won't you come to my 3D?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. It won't happen, but you know, that might as well. You know, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah. I'll be sure to let him know. Don't worry.
And that's if I even get a 3D. So you know.
Yeah. You know what? I'll let him know. I'll DM him right after the stream and be like, Mr. Kenshi-san, I'm Kenshi Yonezu-san. My friend wants you to be here.
お願いします。Kenshi Yonezu-san.
You know what? I will be there no matter what.
We're so back. We're so back.
We're so up.
Okay. 好きなものです。好きな曲です。好きな
What else do you like? What else comes to your mind for things that you like?
No ero. Right?
No ero?
No ero, right?
No. Well, I mean, if you I mean, it's not off the table. Okay, you know what? Yes, no エロ。今日、エロのこととかは禁止です。
はいはい、ノエロ。
エロ、漫画とかゲームとか、今日は禁止と思います。
I don't know what the translation was. When you said that, it said, okay, dogs are Jesus.
What the fuck?
The translator
is, みんな今日はね、今日は清楚な配信ですよ。もちろんエロなことは禁止。
はい、今日は清楚の清楚の配信です。はい。
そう、パチパチ。今日だけけど。
パチ。
パチ、クラップ、パチ。
I see. なるほど。うん。アルボンさん。
はい。
何が好き？
チョコミントよりもあなた。
欲しい。
どのくらい眠いですか？
今はね、そんなに眠くない。今日、朝から、そう、ベントは眠い？
ちょっと眠い。
ちょっと
You know what I meant to ask? I meant to ask if you slept last night. Or how'd you sleep?
ぐっすり寝たよ。ぐっすり寝てたよ。多分7時間ぐらい寝てた。ちなみにさ、2時間前起きたし、コーヒーを2時間前起きてコーヒーを飲んで、ディスコードで待ってたけど、ベンタが、寝坊ところだったよ。みんな。本当にやばかった。ベンタ来るかなって思ってた。I told them that you fucking almost overslept.
Yeah, it was really close. It was pretty bad. I woke up 15 minutes before when I meant to wake up an hour before. そう、ちょっと遅いです。この配信はちょっと遅いです。ごめんなさい、皆さん。
It's okay. 大丈夫。許すよ、ベンタ。
ありがとうございます。でも、俺は、昨日の夜は、Wait, so 眠い sleepy. What is just sleep?
Yeah, 眠い. Sleep is it could be said a few different ways. If you're talking about like the literal actual action of sleeping, it's like nemuru. But if you're talking about just like sleep colloquially, it's just neru.
Neru. Oh. Neru.
So I guess here you would use neru.
眠れない。
眠れない。ね、語れない。眠れない。
眠れない。あなたの見てる人たち。What's next?
So you didn't sleep. All right.
Fubashiki Shiratati Dati.
Shit, you're good at that. 届いべら
あなたの
見てる人I need a drink.
Karuti.
I almost spit out my water. Oh my god. Oh, fuck my stomach. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
That shit is itsumo balling, brother.
Thank you. It's Jumo boring.
Karuti, not fucking Karuti.
Karuti.
Someone said in chat that they wanted to see us sing that. They say, 今度二人で歌ったの見たい.
Okay, let's do it. You want to do it right now over Discord delay?
Katarenai, nemurenai. Karuti.
Okay, do you wanna do the Japanese part or the other part?
What do you mean? It's all Japanese.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
What the hell? I don't know what you're saying. It's all Japanese.
Okay, which person do you want to be? The original singer or the ad-libs?
Wait, are you talking about from the TikTok?
Yeah, from the TikTok. They said they wanted us to sing it, so we should sing it really quick. I think it'll be funny.
Oh, I have to look up the video.
Oh.
Wait, TikTok. I don't even know the video. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Okay, wait. Do you know the basic lyrics of the
Karuti.
original song?
No, I don't actually know the lyrics.
You just know the opening.
Dude, I don't need. I literally forgot the song name. I looked up TikTok Karuti.
I know the whole thing forwards and backwards.
TikTok. Do you remember what the song name is?
It's the Bunny Girl opening.
Bunny Girl Senpai meme.
Oh gosh. I forget what it's called.
I still did not find it. You know what? That's okay. We can do it another time when I can fucking find it.
後で。
Yeah. Or whatever. What other things do you like? What do you like in life?
Oh, I was about to say a bad thing. Should not have. I'm glad I didn't say it. I've been.
Yeah, say so. Say so なことだけですよ、ビンタさん。
清掃です。この清掃。多分
Okay.
I was gonna say 美人です。
美人
I think
美人
美人 that's correct,
誰
right?
が私のこと、やだ。美人
美人
like 綺麗なお姉さんとか。
はい、綺麗なお姉さん。
おー、OK。じゃあ、綺麗なお姉さん。OK。この話題。いいかも。どんな部分がいいですか、ベンタさん。
I regret this.次の。
どの部分がいいですか、ベンタさん。
次の好きな。
This is where you're supposed to say. OK。じゃあ僕が答えますよ。ちなみにね、僕にとして綺麗なお姉さんの性格が好きです。そう、性格が一番と思います。皆さん。
性格です。はい。
はい。じゃあ次の質問お願いします。
ありがとうございます。アルバンさん。助かった。
I got you.
助かった。
Yeah, I got you.
好きなもの。
Yeah, 好きなものとか、好きなこととか。
好きなもの。わかりません。
Okay, alright.
俺のブレインは動かないです。俺の頭動かないんです。
I like how someone said I dangled you over a cliff and then pulled you back up. Okay. All right. Do you want to move on to the next topic then?
Sure, let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
いつもボーリング。
次のトピック
次の話題お願いします。ベンタさん。
OK。ゲーム。
OK。ゲーム。
はい。
ゲーム。
俺のフォントどうですか？
いや、すごい上手完璧すごい
ありがとうございます。
Also, just don't look at chat. Yours is perfect, okay? Just don't look at the chat.
I copied a translator, so they can judge me all they want.
The translator was wrong, but it's okay.
What? So this, wait, what does this say? I know that's mu.
This is game, but you would put a little. Do you know the line that extends like the sound of a word or the sound of like not a kanji, like the sound of the previous symbol? Like the little line. Do you know about that?
The sound of the previous. Yeah, it's the extender. It's
Yeah,
how you do like long vowels and whatnot, like isogashi.
Exactly. So I think number one, the first katakana is wrong, and the thing in the middle should be an extender for game. I think this is game.
Yeah, I don't think I typed it in the translator correctly.
You know what? That's okay. We're here to learn. That don't feel bad about it. We're learning. So yeah, whenever you would want to type game, it's just I'll type it in the chat. It's just like this. Game.
It's so funny because I know how to spell game. I know that this is wrong. I know that it is. I've actually spelled. I've done this exact topic on this stream before. I have no reason not to know how to spell game. I think I was writing my topics down as quickly as I could because they got deleted, and I had no choice. But
you know
thank
what?
You.
Perfectly fine. Because it's things like these, like times like these, where it helps me not forget. I've had so many moments like this where it's like I will never forget this ever again for as long as I live.
Hi.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'll never be embarrassed again. Just kidding. I know that it's gonna happen again. It always happens.
Life is embarrassing. No, dude, that's honestly one of the biggest things about learning a language is fucking up, getting embarrassed about it, and having the embarrassment carved onto your soul, and then you just never forget.
Oh my gosh.
That's welcome to the fucking pathway, man. Here's your first nail.
You know, honestly, this is a pretty solid nail. I hope I don't make a bigger mistake in the future.
Oh, trust me, you will. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay if you do, because that's part of the learning process.
Oh my gosh. I'm so scared to interact with actual full Japanese speakers. Like people that can only speak Japanese. That's my goal eventually. And that's scary.
Trust me, the worst part is scaring them off. And you know what? It'll happen, and it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Scare them off?
Yeah, some people are just really shy. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Yeah, you got this. Just you know, keep going no matter what happens.
Okay. All right then. All right. I'm going to do my best. I'm scared though. I'm scared now. Somehow I'm extra scared, but it's okay. 大丈夫です.
Nah, you're いつもbowling.
いつもボーリング. Okay. Game. Game.
Game. Okay.
I'm trying to think of like something we should play.
Okay.
We could play together.
Yes.
おい一緒に
Uh-huh.
ゲームします。
Okay, we will play a game together. Yes.
Okay. 何かゲームは、何ですか ?No.
Like, is there a game I want to play?
Hi.
Let me think. 一緒にやりたいゲームね。最近何がいいかな。みんな、ちょっと質問があるけど、最近のマルチプレイヤーゲームは何ですか？僕にも、僕、最近のゲームあんまりわかんないけど、わかんないから、リポ Okay, リポ以外バトル Oh.
バト
Raven's Watch! Krisa,
What?
who's your daddy? それもうやったことある。ウィルソンさんと。
I remember you played that one.
Dead by Daylight, Animal Crossing Battle, マイクラ、僕ら2、Buckshot Roulette. Oh shit, I haven't played 最近の新しい Buckshot Roulette まだやったことない。そのマルチプレイのやつ。
I like
Yeah, recently I haven't played that. I've never played the multiplayer one.
Really?
Elden Ring Night Rain.
Yes. That one.
Oh my gosh. You know what? We could get a group together for like Buckshot or something.
Yes, I really like playing it drunk. I want to do that.
Oh my god, drunk Buckshot Roulette. Holy shit.
It's really fun. I don't know, something about it just it's different.好きです。
Yeah.
ドランクのバックシャットルーレットが好きです。
OK。じゃあ、酔っ払ってるながら、ながらそれ合ってるの？酔っ払ってる時に、バックシャットルーレットって、バックシャットルーレットというをやるのが好きですって言ったベンタが。Holy shit, my Japanese is dying too. 酔っ払いながら、ありがとうみんな。
酔っ払い
払いながら、like while at the same time as being drunk.
Oh, there's so much I'm learning about Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay! Someone said yay.
Yay.
楽しそう。Yeah, someone said it seems fun.
Okay. Hi. Wait, is doranku, is that correct?
No, you would say 酔っ払い。
酔っ払い。酔っ払いのバックショットルーレット。
確かにね、ちょっと楽しそうよね。僕もちょっとやりたいかも。
ちょっと。
I want to maybe try a little bit too. Drunk buckshot roulette.
やりたい。
酔っ払いながらゲームしょう。
やりたい。
Yeah, whenever you say, I don't know if you know this, but whenever you say you want to do games, do you know that suru is like to do, right?
Yes, suru, like suru koto,
yeah. Do you know yaru?
Yaru. I'm realizing now because like itai, like I think kaitain, or like yobitain, or like ikitain. So like that's want to. So like you say yaritai.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's like you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
yaritai,
So
okay.
basically, suru and yaru basically mean the same thing of like doing something. But suru is like doing something. Well, here's how I remember it. It's not necessarily the exact way, but suru is like doing something split second or like in the moment or just to do something. Whenever you say yaru is like you put effort into it. You're taking time to do it. So that's why whenever you say you want to play games, you would use yaru instead of suru because you're taking the time to play games. So like game or yaru is like playing games instead of like suru.
That makes a lot of sense because the sentence I'm familiar with is することがたくさんあります or することが
Yeah.
することがあります like as in there's things to do like in a city per se この町はすることがたくさんあります you know like there's a lot of things to do in this city so like or this town and I guess yeah like you're saying there's not really effort going into that so you say すること
Right.
whereas like
Exactly,
yaritai
exactly.
is like, it's like a concerted focused effort so like I want to try games okay.
Exactly. Well, you have to remember it's not only a focused effort, but it's the action is taking time to do. Like you have to put in more than like a minute or two to do it. Like for example, if you play like a game of Valorant or something, that's like what 10-20 minutes. So that's a yaru kind of thing.
I see. Okay then. Interesting. There's so much. There's so many different things. In Japanese, it really gets me every time.
Yeah, it's a little tricky, but you know what? We ball. Itsumo ballin'.
Sorry, I can't get over these subtitles. Someone has a lame girlfriend.
Always bowling.
Itsumo bowling. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I feel like the subtitles are having their own conversation. I feel like they're like gossiping.
Boy!
What the hell? What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
All right. What is your favorite genre of video game?
RPG です。お気に入りの
RPG
お気に入りの好きなジャンル好きなジャンルは RPG です。
Okay.
君は
僕の好きなジャンルはゲームからやっぱりね一番好きなジャンルはホラー2番は多分まあいいストーリーのゲームかな例えば RPG メーカーのゲームとかそれがいいと思うでも一番のはホラーまあ音ゲーも悪くない悪くないっていうより音ゲーはもちろん好きけど一番配信者としてね配信者としては一番好きなジャンルはやっぱりホラー。Sorry, I went off on like a tangent. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to listen and like pick up on things that I can understand out of it to make a sentence.
Yeah. What did you get out of that?
I feel like you went through a few things. You were like, you like games with good stories. And then you went on to like, gosh, I'm struggling to remember. I feel like in the moment I grasped it a little bit, but then my brain.
Basically, I said at the beginning, I really like horror games, and number 2, I like games with a good story. But then someone in chat said, what about rhythm games?
Yeah,
and I said, well, rhythm game is like otoge. It's like sound game, rhythm game.
Oh, otoge.
And then
I thought otoge was like otome game. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know we were about that. Cool. I like otome games too.
No. someone said, "What about rhythm games?" And I said, "Yeah, I like rhythm games too, but as a streamer, I like horror games the most."
Okay, because I remember you brought up 配信
Haishinsha is like a streamer.
配信者俺は配信者
Haishinsha. Yes, you are a streamer.
配信者俺たちは配信者
Haishinsha. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. The difference, okay, this is gonna trip you up a little bit, but you could say otoge as like otome game and otoge as like sound game. The difference is the kanji that's used.
Yeah, because I know oto is sound.
Yeah, like otome game and otoge are like ちょっと違うね.
Okay. ちょっと違うね. They're a little different. I see. I do. 知ってます。
パチパチパチパチパチ。
俺はゲーミングです。Okay. 音ゲーとホラーゲーム
Someone said adult game.
はアドルト
Oh my gosh. No. Not adult game.
アドルトこの配信は清楚です。
清楚。
清楚です。
今日の配信は清楚な配信ですよ、皆さん。
はい。とても清楚です。
そう。
俺は清楚とアルボンさんも清楚です。
僕たちは清楚ブラザーズ。
清楚ブラザーズ。はい。
Oh, hell yeah.
Someone,
it says we're the cleaning brothers. Oh my god. Holy shit, we're the Mario brothers.
brothers were plumbers.
Holy shit.
This oh my
Mario
god.
Brothers.
This is actually so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I was worried that I don't know, I feel like I learned a lot in the previous episodes, and I was worried that this one, I was like, when you brought up the whole switching, I was like, I hope this is gonna be okay. I feel like I'm learning so much, and it's actually so stupid fun.
Good. It's really good because you're like it mixes like comfort and uncomfort, you know?
Yeah, I feel like before I would always get stressed about what is it? I'd always get stressed about what to say, you know? I feel like if I tripped up my words or if I just get stuck on a certain thing, I'm like, oh god, I'm like derailing the stream, you know? Even though that's the whole purpose of the stream. And so technically I'm actually not derailing anything. I'm actually doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. But still, you know, it's still a thing to stress out about. But
I'm proud of you.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Learning Japanese has been a very rewarding experience. It's a very confusing and tough one, but it's very rewarding. You know?
Honestly, it's a very long, difficult road. It's a difficult process, but there will be a time. No, how should I say this? There are these little times that add up where you're like, oh, you know what? This is actually kind of fun. I like this. And they kind of add up across the entire path of like, damn, this is really fucking hard. They're kind of the things that keep you going, but eventually you will pass a bump in the road from where it goes from like these little bits of fun and these long bits of, you know, it being difficult. It'll reverse. It'll be like long paths of fun and little bumps of difficultness. It takes a really, really long time to get there, but you'll eventually hit it.
Okay, I'm confident. I'm gonna do my best. I'm never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. I was tripping up before. I was really inconsistent, but now I feel like I've not missed a day where I've studied. I've studied every day since this series. I have not missed a day.
Good.
And it feels good.
Yeah, someone said the road from beginner to intermediate is the hardest, and that is a very true point.
Really, like going from like knowing a little bit to like conversational, I guess. Is that how you would describe
Yeah,
that?
because the thing is, once you kind of can tell yourself that you're correct, that's when things get a little easier.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's when you're able to build confidence.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what I've been doing so far, with like grasping certain basic concepts. Like I was just telling you, we were talking about this before stream began, guys. Particles and among other things, like the difference between ga and wa. Because I feel like to English speakers, when you're learning Japanese, you're probably just like, why would I not use wa here? What is the point of using ga? But like ga has its own very specific applications that are necessary. Or learning the difference between like de and ni, which has been a trip for me. Sometimes I interchange them and it's like, ugh. But I realized that ni is the goal of movement versus de being like, de is its own other thing. I don't know how to explain de, but I know ni is the goal of movement.
Do you want me to mind blow you right now?
Okay.
Do you know the other way to use ni?
Oh God.
No. Ni can also be used to mark the place of something. Hold on, let me re-say that. Ni can be used to mark a place where something exists.
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Yeah, like 例えばあそこにあるよ. Like it's over there. あそこにある. It's over there.
Yeah. Okay. Those are like the slight differences. あそこにあるよ. そこにあるよ.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, like it's over there.
あそこにあるよ. Gosh,
Yeah.
I can't
It's
wait
okay.
until I learn actual useful things in my studying app. I feel like so far I know some really strange things, but it's getting more and more more and more applicable to regular conversation.
That's the thing. As someone who learns Japanese as a second language versus someone that grows up with it, I feel like we learn a lot of the really weird, strange things about the language where like native people would be like, what the fuck? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm realizing. Like, there's a lot of things that I've said that Japanese speakers are like, huh, yeah, bro, what are you talking about? like honestly.
Yeah.
Like, some of
But
them don't
it's
even say
okay.
that stuff.
Once you use it and you get it wrong and you learn the more like normal way to say things, it's just like it's a process of like trial and error.
Yeah, you know, so best thing I can do is to put Japanese everywhere that I can. Sticky notes on different parts of my home so that I can be familiar with kanji and also the Japanese words of things.
Yeah.
Trying to change as many things. Like when I play Overwatch, I tried to change the menus and the language to Japanese.
Honestly, I wouldn't even go that far until you're like medium, intermediate, low expert Japanese. Because like
That makes sense.
it's fine to expose yourself, but if you don't know even a little bit about what you're reading, then all you're doing is really just frustrating yourself. So it's good to, I would say, learn kanji for a while before you start like actually changing your menus and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, some of the games I play have like hiragana plus katakana only mode. So it makes it a bit easier, but even that is really hard because oftentimes I'll be translating words, even like I can read them, but I don't know what they say.
Well, the thing too about that is hiragana and katakana mode is nice, but there will be a point where you will have to learn kanji and use kanji because there could be 4 different ways to say a word, and you don't understand the meaning of what someone is saying because you don't know the kanji. Yeah. And
Makes sense.
Yeah, but I mean, learning with hiragana and katakana at the start is okay. I mean, because it gets you in the flow of like that muscle memory of like, you know, saying it and hearing it and seeing it. But eventually you will have to start learning the kanji to really get like the full picture.
I gotta know the kanji. The kanji.
難しい。
俺の敵は漢字です。
My enemy is kanji.
my enemy. 大丈夫です。大丈夫です。
Yeah, you got this. It's a long process, but it'll pay off.
Yeah, it's definitely been super rewarding. But you know, just doing everything I can.
Yeah, kanji gets kind of fun at one point. I used to be a really masochistic fuck, and I would study kanji for so much, and I would be like, damn, this shit is hard. And then I don't know if I developed like Stockholm syndrome with kanji or what, but there ended up becoming a point where I was like, okay, this is actually fun. So maybe you'll develop kanji Stockholm syndrome too. Who knows?
I mean, hey, it's not impossible. There were a lot of things in Japanese that I completely like gave up on learning because I was like, I don't understand this. And then it's so funny when I stopped studying and just vibed for a bit, I actually got it. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
wait, this makes a lot more sense.
It's the thing that will also help you out a lot too is if you don't know something, researching the situations it's used in really helps out a lot. Like, I didn't used to look at example sentences for things before because I was like, meh, I don't need example sentences. Just tell me what it means. But when I started looking and reading example sentences for things I didn't know, it really helped a lot and put a lot of things in perspective.
Yeah, I'm realizing how useful that is. That's why I'm thankful for the app that I'm using, which like kind of creates these scenarios and it explains you the meaning of words and their translations, and then shows you a scenario right away when you would use that word. So it's really helpful.
Oh, that's good.
It's a really good app.
Nice.
I've been loving it. It's my favorite one, honestly.
Your subtitle says, "So Americans, how are you today?"
So Americans, how are you today?
What the fuck?
アメリカ人は今日はどう
元気ですか？
元気ですか？はい。
Are you good today?
トランスレーターが好きです。このトランスレーター。
字幕はちょっとね、
字幕が好きです。
字幕 is subtitles. 字幕. Do you know if you translate it literally, it just means word curtain?
字幕?
字幕 subtitles.
字幕ちゃん.
What? Did you just call me subtitle chan?
Okay, that's what the program is called that we're using. 字幕ちゃん.
Hi!
何が好き?
チョコミントよりもあった。
Oh my gosh. What were we even doing? Were we on the same
I don't
topic?
even remember what we were talking about.
Honestly, topics are worthless.
You know what? I'll make up my own topic.
Okay.
All right, Vanta.
Okay.
What is the hardest thing for you so far learning Japanese?
Okay. Gosh.
今までの日本語勉強には一番難しいことは何ですか、ベンタさん。
一番難しいは多分パーティカルとわからない。パーティカルです。パーティカル。
上司ね。上司 particles.
上司。Oh, 上司。
Yeah, because so it's broken up into two kanji. 上司. Jo is like help. She is like a part of speech. So 上司 it's like helping your speech. Therefore, it is a particle.
上司。
So 上司. So you would say 上司が一番難しい.
上司が一番難しい.
Yes, particles are very
number one
difficult.
難しい. most difficult thing. Oh. And then yeah, see, it's stuff like that too. Like ga, like right there. I'm like, why not just say wa? But I realize now that ga is like it's a quality. It's like you're kind of describing sort of.
Not exactly. Not exactly. The reason you would use ga there is because you're answering a question.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Because you always use ga whenever you answer a question. Normally, usually.
Yeah, like Aruban-san.
はい。
俺が好きですか？
ベンタのこと？
はい。
あ、好きです。
あ、本当か。
友達としてね。
友達としてね。あ、はい。大丈夫です。
よかった。
大丈夫です。
よかった。
なんでもない。
Omega first. What?
It's so funny. So answering a question, whereas like I've heard that like ga is like a quality, like but quality as in like you're saying basically what it is the word prior to ga is the thing that's being described, but not described like adjective. It's basically like a quality that you're attributing to it. So in this case, particles or joshi it has the quality of being my most difficult thing, if that makes sense.
Technically, you're not wrong, but I think you're mixing the meanings together because ga has multiple uses.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it fucking does.
Right. Like ga is used to answer questions, and it has the thing that you're talking about, like the quality stuff. It's not really mixed together. It's used in like different situations, right? Because to me, it sounds like you're trying to mix the two together when they're two completely separate functions.
Real. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. But a lot of particles have completely separate functions.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess they technically could be mixed, but you're probably right. It's better to just keep them separate in order to keep my brain comfy.
Because once you start mixing the functions of particles, then you're gonna fucking confuse yourself.
I see. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, and all of it makes sense. The most recent one I've been on is like テニスができますか？はい、テニスができます。
So, in that way, if you're using ga there, you're saying like, do you play tennis?
Tennis?
Like, you're emphasizing the tennis if you use ga there. Like, instead of テニスできますか? Like, テニスはできますか? You're like asking like, can you do tennis? But if you use ga, you're like, can you do tennis?
Yeah, I don't talk like that. So tennis をしますか? Do you want to play?
Tennis. Oh, hell yeah. テニス.
テニスが好きですか?
See, then you're asking a question and you use ga there perfectly fine. Because when you're asking a question or answering a question, ga is perfectly acceptable.
Somehow Japanese became a whole lot more clear, but also a whole lot more confusing at the same time.
Exactly. You learn one new thing and 5 other things get more difficult. It's okay. You're doing good. But yeah, ga, not only can it be used to answer a question, it's also used to ask questions.
Okay. わかりました。多分。
You got this. I believe. いつも bowling.
いつも bowling. Oh my gosh. I'm like, my brain feels so overwhelmed. I somehow feel like I had like a fun conversation, or I'm having a fun conversation and I'm also learning, and my brain is like dying.
You know what? That's how you know you're learning the right way.
Okay, doing the right thing. Nihongo.
Yeah, it's okay. It's really tough learning a language whenever you know just one, because it's, especially when it's so different from English, it makes it like 20 times harder. So you're doing good, just going one step at a time.
Okay. I'm gonna keep doing my best. Ganbare.
Gambarimasu. I will do my best. Gambare is like you're cheering someone on.
else
Like,
on,
Gambare,
yeah.
do your best.
Ganbarimasu. Okay, ganbarimasu.
Patch. Perfect.
Arigatou
Would you like to move on to the next topic? ベンタ、次の話題は何ですか?
Hi, if it even matters. Goals.
目標 Goals. You know, I watched him write this kanji out himself, and I was so proud.
目標.
目標
So, as someone else, I brought this up, but as someone else that has studied from 0 to 100 within the company, I say someone else, I haven't done it. I kind of use you as I guess an example to follow. I use like, even though I'm using my own stuff, I still use a lot of the tips you've given me. So I guess Saikin I wonder if I can say this. Saikin no mokyou wa nan desu ka?
最近の目標ね。そうだね。まあ、とりあえず配信者としてね、最近の目標は多分、最近は多分あんまりないかな。まあ、もちろん目標もあるけど、最近は、多分、ちょっと、もっと、チルになりたい配信者として、僕はね、デビューから今まで、いつも何かやってる、カバー曲とか、コンサートとか、イベントとか、でも、去年はね、もっと、チルな配信者になりたいかな。それは多分配信者として僕の一番目の目標かな。Okay, what did you get from that, Vanta?
Okay, so basically you weren't
今年 not 去年 fuck 今年去年じゃなくて今年 Sorry, I was correcting myself. What did you get from all of that?
Okay, basically from what I understood, you were saying you have like goals as a streamer. I remember hearing the word ammari, so I'm like, maybe you didn't really have that many, and you were like, honestly, nothing really crazy. But I mean, honestly, that's kind of the gist of what I got from it.
Basically, I was saying, as a streamer, I was just saying, like, out of my goals, I guess, at the beginning, as a streamer, I don't really have many goals recently. But my biggest goal probably is just to be more of a chill streamer. Because from my debut until now, I've just been doing lots of like events and cover songs and concerts and stuff like that. And this year especially, I really want to be more of a chill kind of streamer.
Chill streamer. Chill. What is that in Japanese?
I just say chiru because it's basically the same thing, and it's like more recent slang, but everyone pretty much knows what it is.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I heard all that. I wasn't sure how to apply it, because I was like, does he want to do more of those things? But no, you're saying you want to do less of those things, or rather, not less of those things, but more like you just kind of want to focus on being.
I want to chill this year.
Okay then, fair enough. Honestly, so your goal is to actually just cool down. You deserve a break, honestly.
Exactly.
You've been crazy since debut. Like,
brother, I told my fans this year that I was going to take a break, and then I start the year with a cover, and then I start the year with a concert, and they're like, so when are you going to chill? I'm like, I don't know.
アルゴンさんにいつ休みを取りますか?
When am I gonna take a break?
Yeah.
I hope this year. 多分今年かな。今年だといいね。だといいな。
君の目標は休みです。
Yeah, my 目標 is 休み。
I mean, yeah, you definitely need it. I think you probably deserve it one of the most out of anybody else. I hearing about all the stuff that you've done from debut is just insane to me. I'm like, hey, no way. So you deserve a break in the year of our Lord 2025.
But we are itsumo ballin'. You know what they say. No rest for the weary.
You ain't never told a lie.
What about you? Vanta, what are your goals?
俺の目標は
今年の目標は何ですか? Vanta, what are your goals this year?
今年
Yeah, this year. 今年
Where would I put 今年 in that sentence? 俺の目標は今年俺の目標は
The thing is, too, if you want to sound more colloquial, like more of a native speaker, you don't have to say ore no all the time. Because in English, you would say that, like, you would say my blank. But oftentimes, when speaking conversational Japanese, you don't have to say the ore no unless the subject of the conversation changes.
Yeah, like it's unclear.
So, no, if the subject is completely clear, you can drop it. But if it's not clear, then you have to like redefine it.
Yeah, so you say ore no in that case because you're saying this. I'm talking about my goals, whereas like you just asked me what my goals are, so I don't have to say that.
Exactly. Right.
So
if you want to like kind of develop a more native way of speaking.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm just kind of focused on making sure I'm getting all the right words out so that I know what I'm saying.
Right.
So you asked me what my goals are. So in this case, I would just say,
you could say like 今年の目標。
今年の目標は、今年の目標、I forgot the word. No.
覚えない。眠れない。カラティ。目標。
Oh my gosh. 今年の目標は、日本語の勉強。Gosh.
It's okay. Take your time.
日本語の勉強。もっとします。I don't わからない。
I will study more Japanese. Okay. That's good. Another thing you could say too, if you say you want to be good at Japanese, you could just say like 日本語 you could say 日本語上手になりたい or you could say like 日本語ペラペラになりたい ペラペラ is like speaking fluently.
日本語ペラペラになりたい
Yeah, you could say that. Because like, yeah, pera pera is like what are they called? They're called whenever in English we use it as like for example, if you're trying to say what a crow says, you'd say like caw caw, but it's not like a word. Onomatopoeia, that's what it is. Pera pera is an onomatopoeia, but it's an onomatopoeia for like speaking fluently, like pera pera. So you would say Nihongo pera pera is like speaking fluent Japanese.
Okay. Nihongo. I forgot what I was gonna say. Or what I said before.
You said you were going to study Japanese.
FPS. FPS は上手になりたい?
That's perfect. That was good. Patch patch patch. 完璧.
Okay. なりたい. やりたい. やりたい.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
なりたい. なりたいは何ですか?
素晴らしい. なりたい. Wait. なりたい is just to become.
It's just to become? なりたい.
Yeah, なりたい become. Because naru is become. なりたい is I want to become. Or want to become.
なりたい. And やりたい is want to. Just want to in general. Want to do.
やりたい is the one where you put time into it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and then...
Do you remember the Thai version of suru?
Suru? I don't think I ever knew that in the first place, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Shitai.
Okay. Shitai. Oh, that's what I'm familiar with. Okay. Like,
yeah.
Like 電話したいんです.
Yeah, you could say that.
Or... I think. No, I'm thinking of 電話します.
As long as you know what shitai is, like the meaning of it, it's perfectly fine.
Okay. いつもボーリング.
いつもボーリング.
はい。FPS と日本語は難しいです。
確かにね。
そして強いなりたい。
OK 強くなりたい。OK
はいもっと強く。
日本語と FPS にね。
はい FPS。でも配信者は
Yeah, that's perfect. You remembered.
配信者は上手になりたい。多分。
Or you could say 配信者として like as a live streamer.
配信者として。
もっと上手くなりたい。I want to become better.
もっと上手くなりたい。
So like the word として is as blank. So 配信者として as a streamer.
配信者として。
Like you can use として in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
But like you can just use it as.
I see. Okay, わかりました。
Okay, so repeat back to me. How would you say as a streamer?
配信者として。
Perfect. So how would you say as a streamer, I want to be better?
配信者としてもっと上手くなりたい。
素晴らしい Perfect! 完璧 Dude, Do you know what? Okay, I'll teach you the next part of that sentence. Do you know what うまく is? うまくなりたい. Like, do you know the うまく in that?
Because I know moto is more, naritai is want to
Mhm.
become. So I'm assuming umaku just means better.
Yeah, so like うまい is it's not a weird word, but whenever you think of うまい, normally people would think it means tasty. Like,
Yeah, umai.
but it can also mean good. Like
I want to become tasty.
yeah, pretty much, but it can also colloquially mean good. Like if someone is really good at FPS or something, a fan could be like, "Ah, uma!" Like, "Oh my god, they're really good."
Oh, yeah. I've heard that used a lot. Okay.
Yeah. So, umai in this case means like good. So, if you say umaku naritai, that's I want to be good.
Oh. Okay. Naruhodo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could say that.
Hmm.
You could say jozu as well, or you could say umai. But for me, colloquially, I think I hear umai a little more, but like in more, like in less casual settings, I also hear jozu a lot.
Okay.
This is where that level of like formality comes into play.
Yeah. I think I'm just on like the basics of the basics, so I'm learning. I know super formal. So, but again, learning like colloquial stuff never hurts. I find that skina is way easier to apply than okiniri no.
Right. Exactly. So, a lot of the stuff is just way easier to say too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm realizing. Like everything is a lot easier. Like you learn the basic words of stuff, and then I hear the colloquial, and I'm like, why did you even teach me the basic? Like, what's the point? But it's good to know the basic. It's good to know that.
Right.
It never hurts.
Right.
Knowing more is always a good thing. でもアルバンさん、
はい。
まだ時間がありませんか？
時間は全然大丈夫よ。
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I said something there. I said 全然大丈夫. You know 大丈夫, but do you know the 全然 part of that?
はい。
Okay.
Zen. So I know that like there's a lot of like zens. I know that zenbu is like all. So I know people say like zen wakarimasen to say like I understood none of it. So like in this case zen daijoubu. God, that is weird. That's strange.
Actually, when you think about it, at first it's strange, but think of zen as the word absolutely.
Zen. Like I understand, but in this case it's like a negative, kind of like how I guess amari is a little bit, but it's usually used to describe negative things. Like amari jikan ga arimasen.
Yeah, but if you use you could say like din as a negative, but you can also use it as a positive, like din daijoubu. It's absolutely fine.
Okay, zen daijoubu. Okay then. Jeez, my brain.
It's okay. This is a learning stream. You're here to learn, and you're doing great doing just that.
ありがとうございます。Okay. So I want to become better as a streamer, improve in Japanese, and get good at FPS.
Yeah, and there you go.
全部で目標。
So like this is all of your goals. これが全部です。
これが全部です。
Nice. Very punch. Very good. Everyone say good job, Vanta, in the chat. Everyone say good job. Do it now. I'm waiting. Yes, okay, good. Good, they listened. Alright, very good. I'm trying to think. What else? Oh, what's up?
So, I just realized I never took the topic down. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, it's good. People know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I just wish it had been smaller. What do I? Is that just a line? Did I not get that?
Oh, that's the. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's mine.
I think it. Yeah, mine is cut off now.
Yeah, let me fix yours. I thought it was yours. It's mine. Yippee. Okay. Earlier. 日本語で earlier は何と言いますか？
You could say 前. You could say
前 like before.
以前, but I think 前 is probably what you want to say.
前は
さっきもまあさっきも大丈夫けど、さっきは多分1秒2秒前だと思うから、多分前の方がいいと思う。I think 多分ね。Okay, so let me explain. They were saying that there are two different ways to say before. Like you could say mae, which is like before, or you could say sakki, which is like just before, like it literally just happened. So depending on the situation you want to explain, you could say sakki or you could say mae.
Okay. Sakki と前。Okay. さっきはコーヒーを君はコーヒーを飲みますか? I think like I'm trying to say, did you drink coffee earlier, right, or something like that?
Wait, I think I'm getting corrected. I think I might be wrong.
Oh.
Or maybe not.
I just know that mae is before, like mae wa, so as for before.
Konomae tends to be quite earlier. Saki can be used for a few hours. Wait, I didn't know that. Wait, really? See, this is where Japanese gets hard.
Oh, Kurara.
Kurara-san, neighbor. Thanks for the raid. Hello, everybody.
紅茶マン、ようこそ。
いらっしゃいみんな。
ようこそいらっしゃい。
Hello.
What's the difference?
いらっしゃい is just like a general like welcome, and ようこそ is like, I would say way more formal than that.
That's okay. I can be formal with Clara.
Yeah, like, but for fans, like the one thing I had a problem with, especially recently, is what I would say to new fans that would come in, because I would be like, oh shit, what do I say? And a lot of people have said like just いらっしゃい is perfectly fine.
いらっしゃい。皆さんいらっしゃい。
いやー、みんないらっしゃい。今日はね、ベンタと日本語の勉強の配信をしてます。
はい。
It's okay, 大丈夫。Patch.
I just told them like
勉強の配信。はい、I got it.
Yeah.
This is a study stream. この配信も清楚です。
yeah、
はい、
今日は清楚な配信ですよ、皆さん。全く、汚い話題とか、全然言ってない、今回。
俺たちは清楚ブラザーズ。
清楚ブラザーズ。yeah! 今日は、They were like, just today?
今日は清楚ブラザーズ。
清楚ブラザーズ。Yeah.
The non-say-so Japanese stream is for the future when I'm more fluent.
Yeah, exactly. We can talk about well, anyway. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
What is wrong with us?
Honestly, I wish I knew. But it doesn't matter because we're itsumo boring.
Oh, it's more bowling. So to answer your question from before, はい。朝
it was more like a prefacing, like you drank coffee earlier, right?
そうそうそう、コーヒー飲んだよ。I drank coffee.
コーヒー、君はコーヒー、Gosh, why am I?
It's okay. Take your time. Work through it. Take your time.
I don't think there's any working through it. I think I just don't know the word. I'm like trying to say, how do you take your coffee?
I guess you would say like, what kind of coffee do you like? Like, どんなコーヒーが好き?
どんなコーヒーが好き?
Like, what kind of coffee do you like?
どんな kind, like which? どんなコーヒーが好きですか? お砂糖とミルクはいりますか?
ミルクは入れないけど、まあ、砂糖も使わない。What is the word for creamer in Japanese? Holy shit, hold on. Let me... Creamer? クリーマー。それはちょっと違うね。ブラック。まあ、たまにブラックけど、クリーム。まあ、ミルク。いや、ちょっと違うと思う。ミルクと。ミルクかな？嘘！そう？クリーマーで OK。
クリーマー。
Wait, what?
I mean,
okay, so I got like 3 different answers, but I'm guessing just saying creamer is okay. So yeah, クリーマでは一番いいと思います。
いいと思います。
Yeah, クリーマで OK。ありがとうみんな。
Okay.
Yeah, this is why I'm Nihongo Jozunt, because even I don't know a lot of things still.
And you're still always
and you know
learning.
What? Exactly. And you know what? That's okay, because not everyone can know everything. Unless you've been studying for like 10 years, then you know way more than I do.
Okay then. So クリーマです。クリーマOK です。
Yeah, クリーマは OK です。
お砂糖とミルクはいらないです。
Yeah, 普段に使わない砂糖とミルク。でもクリーマはいつも使います。
どんなクリーマが好きですか？
まあ、いろんな味が好き。カラメルとか、バニラとか。
バニラ。はい、俺もバニラクリーマーです。
OK。
でも、
ベンタは
ヘーゼル。
Hazelnut?
I was gonna say that with like a full Japanese accent, and I just thinking about it in my head just sounded so funny. Hazelnut.
I mean, you could technically.
Hazelnut はどう？
I think it's good. いいと思う。ヘーゼルナット。
Hazelnut.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I was just looking up a. You know, you were totally fine. I was looking up something because it was something I forgot, and something you will eventually learn as well is using the ni particle with time. you will eventually learn this. You probably don't know what I'm talking about now, but you can actually use the ni particle to reference time.
Saki
But
ni.
it's only in certain situations. Like you can say ni to reference days of the week or numerical time expressions like 7時に like 7 o'clock at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't actually use it for like things like today, tomorrow, intervals like every day. Like you can't use it like that. And I know this is gonna totally not stick at the beginning. Totally fine. Don't worry if it doesn't. But I just want to make you aware that you can use the ni particle to reference time.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm familiar with like 7時に, 何時に, that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Now, the thing that always trips me up is when to use ni for like times of the day, like morning, evening, afternoon. I always forget if you use it or not, and the reason I always forget is because it's optional.
It seems like so many things are optional, but some things aren't.
But it's perfectly fine. I tend to use it in that case, even though it kind of emphasizes it a little more if you use it. I tend to just use it because I'm like, if I'm using ni for all this other shit, I'm just gonna use it for this. So I just use it anyway, and people generally still understand. But as long as you know ni is used in like time stuff, then it's just something to keep in your mind whenever you're, speaking and listening.
Okay. なるほど. Ni. It's not just the goal of movement. It is also. Let me just not say that out loud. My brain.
Brother, ni has like 6 different meanings. The goal of movement, it marks where something exists. You use it in time. It's got a few of them. But it's okay. One step at a time.
Okay.
But you also have the option to just drop. Well, someone said you can just drop particles and we'll still understand you. That's true to an extent. There are some cases where you have to have particles or it doesn't really make sense.
See,
so it's true to an extent that you can drop them, but not all the time.
Here's the thing. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
Is that that's a very kind sentiment. You can drop the particles. We'll understand. Don't stress, Kroshi. And I appreciate that. The problem is the particles and the words that I use aren't for you. They're for me. I gotta know what I'm saying.
True.
I have to know what I'm saying. If I drop particles, I'm not gonna know what the fuck's coming out of my mouth.
That's a good point.
Yeah. It's for me. Thank you though for the kindness.
Wait, someone said particle is advanced level. You don't have to understand the difference of them until you have the idea of Japanese more. That's not true. I feel like that's not true at all. I feel like particles are part of the basic level. If you don't know particles, you can't really speak Japanese on a basic level very well. Because, for example, if you don't know particles at all, and you can't say like, これは僕のペンです. Like, if you don't know how to use no there, you can't form the meaning of that sentence. So I really disagree with particles being advanced level. Some particles are advanced, but I feel like there are basic particles that you need to know 100%. If that makes sense. Like, particles have advanced uses, absolutely. But, like, the basic ones, you 100% need to know.
Yeah, like, wa being the one that calls attention to whatever. Like, I guess, like, the direct translation would be, like, as for me. If you were to translate it, but that's, like, super basic. No just meaning ownership.
Right.
De being like, I guess, where something happens, ni being the goal of movement, so on and so forth.
Exactly.
And then you'll learn about the different applications as time goes on. And I keep learning about more things, and it's just really, really, really getting to me. But I won't give up. I won't give up.
It's okay. There will be a point where you know enough to be like, okay, I know this, this, and this, and this, and I'm a little more confident. It'll take a little while.
Okay. Maybe it's that time.
Oh, is it that time?
Do you want to open it up for questions from chat?
Yeah, go for it. みんな、もし質問があったら、ぜひ、チャット欄で、書いてください。僕とバンタがその質問を、答えます。はい。
質問お願いします。カタカナとひらがな、お願いします。
Yeah! まあ、どっちでも大丈夫けど、漢字も大丈夫ですよ。僕も、漢字を読めるから、本当に何でも大丈夫です。
Ask us anything, open up for questions.
Ask us anything. Yippee!
Not anything. You know what I mean.
Okay, well, most anything.
There's a lot of things you can ask.
アルバン漢字読めるんだ。まあ、常用漢字から多分半分読めるけど、簡単な漢字は大丈夫。
Can you see my Discord stream?
Yeah, I can see the ask us anything thing.
Okay. But you can't see the questions, right? Can you see them on mine?
Yeah, I can't see the questions.
Okay. Yeah, I have them on my screen. Yeah, I think I'm streaming it.
Okay. Yeah, I can only see your chat right now.
Oh, wait. What the? Okay, now you should be able to see it.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yes, I can see it.
Perfect. Okay.
Woo, there's a lot of questions. Holy shit.
Yeah, they roll in. Usually we answer like a handful.
Wait, are these questions or are these... Because this seems like just the chat.
Really? These are questions. It's
really?
If you if you press that like plus button on the bottom, you can open up like a Q&A thing, and then there's top chat and live chat, but then there's a separate tab that opens up, answer viewer questions live.
What the hell?
So
it's weird because a lot of these don't seem to be like questions, but
yeah,
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
I wonder if.
That's why I was like, but it's okay.
Yeah, because it seems like the earlier, like these are questions, but then, yeah, some of these are comments.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what the hell? Okay, I guess, if you want to pull an English one or a Japanese one, either way, 日本語で英語でどっちでも大丈夫と思います。
はい、どっちでもいいです。
If you want to like just pluck out an English one, it's perfectly fine.
I mean, I like this one.
Yeah, go for it.
I like it. Before we were doing Japanese only, but honestly, I'm fine with it. Since we're doing the whole English or Japanese thing today, I like this. I like this question. What keeps you motivated to keep learning Japanese?
Okay. Would you like to start us off, Mr. Vanta?
Gosh, I'm going to try my best to do it in Japanese. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Oh, okay.
How would I even start this sentence? Yeah, don't know. I've brought this up before, but something that someone else. I mean, technically he's in my wave. Technically he's not. We're like connected. Inami Rai-san.
Okay.
Something he said on stream that I really loved. It was a translated clip. He basically said that he's doing his best to learn English because, and he's been doing really good. So has like a few of the other heroes. They've all been doing great with their studies. And something he said was that because the heroes are, we're technically, not even technically, we're like the the first connected wave in NIJI.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
our waves are connected effectively. We are technically
Right,
one
right.
wave. So we have the opportunity to be a bridge between EN and JP. So, you know, if they're going to make an effort to learn English, I'm going to make an effort to learn Japanese. And I feel like the more easily that the heroes can communicate, the more collabs we can do and the more things we can do together, regardless of it, whether it be a collab or even offline stuff, just like, you know, being closer. Like we're already as close as we are, and we have such a language barrier, you know. So I'm like, imagine if the language barrier was gone. I feel like it would just make everything so much easier, and you know, further bring together Ian and JP. So that's what keeps me motivated.
That's good. That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah. What about you?
Very
What about
nice.
you,
Very
Alvin?
admirable.
What keeps you motivated to keep learning? I mean, you know a lot, but like, what keeps you in the game?
やっぱりね、やっぱり多分ファンのためにいつも頑張ってる日本語で最初から日本語で使いたかったからデビューからいっぱい勉強して頑張っていろんなことを挑戦したかった。だから僕のインスピレーションはいつもファンからいつも僕がこれからもいつもファンのためを日本語を勉強します。そう。It's just the fans. I'll always do it for the fans. From debut, I really wanted to speak Japanese, so I studied for the fans, and even from now, I will still keep studying for the fans.
It's very sweet. That's very sweet of you.
Yeah. That's it.
優しいですね。
そんなことないよ。
I find it so funny how the questions tab has just turned into chat.
And that's exactly what I was saying. I was like, what the hell?
Like before it was like, okay, yeah, there's some regular chats mixed in with the questions. Now it's just chat.
Yeah. What the hell? Okay, if anyone wants to just ask a question in chat,
wait,
perfectly fine.
You can
See,
send
that's
a
so weird.
You can send a super in the questions tab? How does this work?
I think it's bugged out, actually.
Yeah, I think it's broken. I think something's wrong, without a doubt. Something is off.
Maybe if... Oh, I think it's fixed.
Okay, yeah, I guess I just had to reload it, because it's like... Huh, yeah, okay. That's strange. Huh.
That was really weird.
Yeah. I wonder if I had chat open. No, because I wouldn't have been able to... Okay, whatever. Yeah, tell me if there's any you're interested in.
All right.
I'll pull it up.
Let's see here. Wait. Scroll up a little bit. Itsumo bowling は日本語で何という意味ですか? Basically, they're saying in Japanese, what does itsumo bowling mean?
Is it this one?
No, it's 2 down.
I'm gonna throw that one up. Why not?
All right. That's so fucking funny. Yeah, they're basically asking what does itsumo bowling mean in Japanese? 簡単に言うといつもボーリングっていうセリフはいつも頑張ってる。
いつも頑張ってる。はい。
いつも頑張ってる。Always doing our best. いつもボーリング。
ボーリング。
We just roll. Yeah, we're always doing our best. It's kinda like that. Like a very basic way.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the best way. Because I guess it's difficult to explain like the real deep meanings.
Yeah,
you know?
it's kind of difficult to explain where the meme comes from. But if people just know like it's ちなみにね、このいつもボーリングはなんか普段の話は多分 99% 使わないと思う。いつもボーリングは多分僕たち23時家からの人のミームと思います。
Ah. NIJI no meme.
Yeah, like itsumo bowling. I've never heard people say it outside of NIJI, to be honest.
I'm pretty sure it's a Rosemi thing, and it's just extended.
Is it? Is it a Rosemi thing?
She's the one I hear say it the most. She's the one I got it from.
Oh shit.
Because like I was just saying balling, like I'm balling, like I was saying that simply from debut, but I didn't know about itsumo balling until I talked to Rosemi.
Okay, then it's a Rosemi thing.
Yeah, Rosemi no meme.
イージボールとどっちが使うイージボールとこのいつもボーリングは意味はちょっと違う。イージボールはわらわら爆笑って意味。このいつもボーリングはいつも頑張ってるっていう意味。Yeah, I just explained like the differences between each bowl and itsumo bowling are a little different.
Okay.
Vanta hates age bowl. Wait, really?
I do hate age bowl.
What? Why?
It's so unnecessary.
The Japanese fans love age bowl.
Why? Why do they like it? Why? Why? Just say LMAO. Just say LOL.
No, age bowl. Pug, age bowl, pug.
Age bowl, pug.
Pug, age bowl, pug. Guys, age bowl, pug.
Him and everyone else that says age bowl, but I feel like most of them like it because it pisses off the people that are like, why not just say LMAO? It's an epidemic that's taken over the world.
Oh my god. I think we can do 2 more questions maybe.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right, if you want to pick another English one.
Oh, this sounds fun.
Okay.
If you could host an event or game between Ian and JP, what would it be? I always okay. 好きな配信はAmong Us に日本語
と英語のを混ざってる配信。
はい。
Like mixing together English and Japanese.
And making the others speak only English or Japanese.
So like
English can
okay.
only speak
つまりね、
Japanese.
日本の方々が英語を使って日本語を使う方々が逆に英語を使って英語を使うの方々が日本語を使うっていう配信をしたいってベンタが言った。
アルボンさんはどう？
For me, I want to do something like I want to see people suffer. So I want to do like some kind of Squid Game stream or like Hunger Games stream or something like that.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, and make people suffer and try to communicate with each other out of desperation and fear.
Oh wait, imagine a Hunger Games but like with multiple teams and it's a mix of people that can't speak any any Japanese or any English, and so on and so forth, and they have to work together.
You know what? That would be really funny, actually.
That sounds really fun, like kind of like a game, like death game, where it's like teams of
Survival
3 or 4,
language.
and
Yeah,
like, they do not understand what the other is saying.
that would be really funny.
Anybody that's bilingual, they're alone, or they're not allowed to participate. They're a host.
The passion. I think bilingual is okay. They would just have to like
They can only
be
speak one.
nerfed somehow.
Yeah, like make it so that they can only
Or
speak.
no, do you know what would be so fucking funny?
Oh,
If they have a set time limit where they can flip a switch to turn their time limit on and off, and they only have that amount of time to use out of the entire like game. Like for example, someone that's bilingual fluently has only a 5-minute timer, and their team has to choose when to turn it on and off
and then they
to
can
like
speak.
have them speak.
That's so terrible.
Just imagine it's like the finals or something, and they only have like 20 seconds left to talk, and their team has to come up with like a really convoluted plan, and the person only has like 20 seconds to explain it.
Wait, that's actually so good. I don't know. The first person that I think of is always Shu, and I'm like, I could just see him. I could just see him. Like,
Fucking rap godding in Japanese and English. Oh my god.
he's like, okay, this is the plan. Oh my god, that just sounds so funny to me. Oh wait.
Yeah.
You might have just did something, Albin.
Okay, I'll be expecting.
You might have just did something. We have to come together after this.
Okay.
Okay. One more question. I want to try and read one that's
Yeah.
in Japanese. And
Okay.
is there anyone that you could pick out that's like that you think would be good that I could read?
You know what? Yeah, I saw one way earlier up. Let's see here. How about scroll down a little more. There was one. Scroll down a little more. Maybe it was like here. There was one I saw. Maybe scroll down a little more. Fuck. Let's see here. Scroll down a little more. Here we go. How about read that one your cursor is on?
This one?
No, up 2 more by Erin. Or 3 more, I guess.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, give it your best shot.
Okay.
Also, do you know what N4 is?
N4? That's the Japanese test, isn't it?
Yes.
N4 試験を取るつもりがあるんですか N4
Do you know what they're asking?
N4 試験を取るつもりが I don't think so. つもりが
Do you know what shiken is?
試験 No.
Shiken is test.
試験
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And-
N4 test. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Toru is to take.
And then that
So
O is
try
just
it.
there to be polite. Otoru
No,
tsumo-
O is like the action particle.
The action.
Yeah, O is the action particle.
Never mind. It's not just kanji. Kanji
Or the
kanji
verb
to-
particle, I guess.
Kanji to 上司は俺の敵です。
Joshi. Okay, try again from the beginning while knowing shiken is test and toru is take.
取る試験を取るつもりがあるんですか あるんですか Oh, do you plan to take the test?
Yeah, do you know what tsumori is?
つもり No.
Tsumori is to have the intent to do something. Like intending to do something. So now from the top, try to read it and try to combine everything you just learned.
N4 試験を取るつもりがあるんですか do you plan to take the N4 tests?
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Okay, and あるんですか is just is that plan?
Basically, no. N4 試験を取るつもりがあるんですか? They're asking, do you have the intent of taking the N4 test?
I'm not worried about tests right now. 今まだです。
Okay, no problem.
まだです。後で多分。
Okay.
怖いですよ。試験は怖いです。
そうだね。Yes. Tests are very scary.
はい、勉強たくさん勉強します。でも覚えてない。
It's okay. Do you know the levels of this JLPT?
I think it's like, isn't it N5 to N1?
Yes, absolutely. I think honestly you could probably pass N5.
You think I could pass N5?
I feel like it. Well, the thing is too, the JLPT tests are actually surprisingly, they're not like, I'm not gonna say they're easy, but like they're surprisingly more beginner friendly than one would think.
I mean, it makes sense. I remember seeing it was a Reddit story about a guy who speedran the language and he learned he passed N1 after 18 months or something like that, or maybe it was less. After 18 months of like straight studying, he passed N1. He like tried to speedrun it, but then like he did all that work. And then when he went to Japan, he couldn't speak a lick. So I was like, I'm not really worried about tests at the moment. I kind of just want to be able to speak to people.
Right. There's such a difference between knowing just like textbook stuff and actually like being able to speak the language with people. Yeah, those videos, they're crazy stories. They're really cool, but they're really not realistic. Like, even for me, I've been learning on and off for like 3 years, and I still can't like speak very well or like use the language very well. I read somewhere that really, if you want to be super fluent in Japanese, like really, really, really fluent, it'll take like a max of like 9 years.
That's what I've heard. Like, yeah, there's this one girl on TikTok that I saw recently. She's fully fluent, like completely, and 7 years. Like that's after 7 years.
Yeah, like there are some people that obviously learn quicker and they can be super fluent in like 4 or 5 years, whatever. But like, if you're not completely dedicating your life to studying it, it will take a very long time.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just like, I'm not really stressed about tests. I'm not really stressed about doing any of that. I kind of just want to be able to understand people and to be able to at least generally get my thoughts across. I think that's all that matters.
Right. That's good. That's
I don't
good.
even know if I'm trying to become fluent. I just want to become conversational.
I think for Japanese, they kind of go hand in hand up to a certain point, but you don't have to know like everything to be conversational. So that's okay. That's an achievable goal, I think.
Yeah, you know, just basically I just want to know enough to be able to collab with like, you know, and partake in Japanese like streams, Japanese only streams where I like am not completely confused all the time. Like, because I expect to be confused though. I'm not. I know that like it's gonna be a while before I'm just not confused in a Japanese setting completely. But I'm fine with partial confusion because I feel like I'm confused in English collabs, so it really doesn't make a difference.
I feel that. I relate to that.
But okay.
Yeah. That was good. It's probably about that time.
Okay. All right. 終わりだ。
Yeah,
ここでいい。
it's the end. じゃあ、ここまでかな。
Okay. Thank you, Alvin, for being on this today. It's very. It kind of overlapped with a couple of your plans. でも
Totally fine.
この後、アルボンさんの誕生日のカウントダウンです。
Yeah, my birthday countdown stream will be happening right after this. So yeah, that's my plan.
Yippee!
But yeah, Vanta, thank you for having me too. It was nice. It kind of gave me a refresher of my Japanese as well. So thank you for the opportunity to let me use it, because I never get to use my Japanese with anyone. My Japanese is purely like based off of games and things that I've learned. I probably haven't spoken to someone in Japanese in literally like months.
Wow. Well, yeah, I feel like it's been helping me a lot. Like, I feel like I've learned as quickly as I have in the past, like, month and a half, solely because I've been speaking to people. And that's literally, like, speaking,
good.
you know, once every 2 weeks. So I can only imagine, like, if you had someone to talk to every single day, just how much more quickly you would learn if it was, you know, not just, like, a study thing.
And that's the one thing, too. Like I said, just if you scare people off, it's okay. Because people can be shy. I hope one day you do find that study partner that you can talk with that doesn't get scared of you.
I hope they don't get scared of me. I would hope not.
Yeah, but honestly, the next best thing is talking with your chat.
Yeah, I think that'll be the play going forward.
Yeah. Anyway, any final words, Mr. Vantacrow-san?
Well, honestly, I'm happy to be able to do this. I'm happy to be in the position to be able to do this, and I'm thankful that I got to talk to you again, Alvin. I hope that we can do more stuff. I'm glad this. I hope that this can be seen as like a kicking off point, because I'd like to do more stuff, like more one-on-ones. I really have been enjoying one-on-one
Say so.
collabs. Yeah.
Say so, brothers.
Say so, brothers. That's like my favorite thing.
Hell yeah.
Okay, but I don't want to take
Dude,
any
that's
more
what
of your
we
time.
are.
We are.
Oh, that's no problem, man.
I just want you to be able to have enough time to like mentally prepare for your own stuff. So thank you again.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I guess I'll let you have some final words with your chat too, and I'll start preparing my stuff.
All right. Well, I mean, usually I kind of just end. I usually don't do much words with chat, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, I usually just end with this. This is my only stream today. Sorry, I just hit my mic, guys. I hope that didn't bother anyone.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, good. I'm worried with how sensitive this mic is, but thank you, chat, for watching. Thank you, Alvin, for participating in this. Thank you for being on here. I'm gonna end so that Alvin can go do his stuff and that we can just ball out. Have a great rest of your day or evening, whatever it may be, and please take care of yourselves. I will see you on the next stream. Or I guess I'll be on Aya's D&D.
というわけでみんな今日見てくれてありがとう。Thank you.
見てくれてありがとう。ありがとうございます。じゃあまたね。
じゃあまたね。バイバイ。
またね。Oh wow, that is not spaced correct. Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, that's better. Sorry, the stuff is off. Okay, I'm just gonna raid into Albin. So.
いつもボーリング。
Wait, what? I asked you if you still had time. You were supposed to start the. I can't believe this.
I still have time. It's okay.
Okay, all right. I can't believe this. All right, bye everybody.
No,
love
I
you,
still
Albin.
have time. Bye.